For week 4 of quarter 3, we are going to talk about exploring culture and history through poetry.
Bridging the gap of illiteracy. Breakthrough on education amidst pandemic. Bridging connections to the world. We have three languages on humanity. Let's bring the world of learnings in one channel. Welcome to Visitors Communications English TV.
Hello everyone, I am Ma'am Anin, your grade 7 English teacher, and welcome to Visitors MNHS English TV, our English Learning Hub. For week 4 of quarter 3, we are going to talk about exploring culture and history through poetry. For the most essential learning competency, explain how a selection may be influenced by culture, history, environment, or other factors. For the duration of week 4, we have March 7 to March 11. For the reference, English Quarter 3 Learners Packet. For the lesson objectives, we have here, identify the distinguishing features of revolutionary songs, poems, short stories, drama, and novels. Second, we have discover literature as tool to search one's unique identity and to be better understand other people. To honor and to love our country are noble acts that should be instilled in young minds like you. As Neil, a Philippine-born rapper, takes pride on the lyrics of Panalo, which shows his love of country. Here is it. How do you show love for your country? Its culture and history. Let us read the poem. Tayo ay Filipino. Kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano. Walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating dugo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo. Huwag nang pag-usapan ang mga negatibong pangyayari saan mang panig ka nasa mundo. Kinabukasan natin to. Panalo. Panalo by S. Mill. The poem in this lesson talks about the pride of our country and of being a Filipino. It will help you realize the beauty and grandeur of our country as you read it. Take notice of our uniqueness as a nation. You will also learn how writers use figurative language and imagery to add beauty and creative in poems. Figurative language gives clearness, force, and beauty to ideas and adds effectiveness to one's speech and writing. Figurative language uses figures of speech. A figure of speech is any use of words in a sense different from their literal definition. Let us review the most common figures of speech. So here, we have 3 figures of speech here. Simile, we have metaphor, and personification. So what is simile? It is a direct comparison between two objects of different kinds which are however similar in one respect. It also introduced by such words as like and as. Metaphor is an implied simile. Does not say that an object is like the other or as the other, but compare the two objects as if they are one and the same. While personification is an object and animals are given human qualities. Here is an example of a simile. Like a tall woman walking across the rice field, the rain came slowly dressed in crystal and the sun. So here they use use like word to describe two unlike things. So here, example of metaphor, we have morning is a new sheet of paper for you to write on. Personification, example, the waves dance as the sun smiles at them. So remember, personification gives human qualities into on objects or animals. Imagery is an element of the poem that uses words to appeal to senses. It uses simile, metaphor, and personification and other figures of speech. Imagery literary works uses sensory experiences such as sight, visual, sounds, auditory, touch, tactile, smell, olfactory, or taste, gustatory, to describe the impressions of the writers and to create vivid pictures or mental images that can explain to the readers the meaning of a poem or prose. There are 6 sensory images in literature, namely sight, which appeal to the sense of seeing; sound, which appeals to the sense of hearing; touch, which appeals to the sense of feeling; taste, which appeals to the sense of taste; smell, which appeals to the sense of smelling; and motion, which appeals to the sense of seeing with another dimension, that is movement. Look at the chart and read the sensory images this image suggests. We have here the expressions, wind blew its hardest, and they use the sensory experience, touch. Bent its head gracefully. You use the sensory of sight. New fragrance. You use the sensory of smell. Sun comes up. You use the sensory sight. Let us have some activities for you to have a clear grasp of our lesson. Again, this is not part of your output to be submitted. Just relax and enjoy while learning. Read the poem I Am Proud to be a Filipino by Toribia A. Manubelo. Find out the reasons why the author is proud to be a Filipino. Then while reading, feel this to yourself. Are you both proud for the same reason? Learning Task 1. After reading the poem, answer the following questions. This is not part of your output, therefore, you can do this orally. Number 1. How are islands described in the poem? 2. What are the Filipinos doing for a living according to the poem? Do you agree? Support your answer. Number 3. What is the cure for the ills of man according to the poem? Do you agree? Support your answer. 4. Do you think it is our duty to be proud of being Filipino? Support your answer. Number 5. Which Filipino trait or values described in the poem still hold true today? Which ones have changed? Explain your answer. This time, I am confident that you are now ready to do exercises for your own. But remember, make sure that your intermediate paper is presentable with complete details to avoid mixed up. You're now going to prepare the intermediate paper. Don't forget to write your name, surname, and middle initial, Quarter 3, Week 4, your grade level and section, and English 7. For Day 2, we have Learning Task 2. Day 3, you're going to do Learning Task 3. Day 4, you're going to do Learning Task 4. Day 2, Learning Task 2. Read the following expression from the poem I Am Proud to be a Filipino and indicate whether it is a simile, metaphor, or personification. Write your answer on your paper. Number 1, girdling my loins is blood rich as a milk. 2. Mighty rivers are furrowing the earth. 3. My house is my land. 4. Trees rise as temples. 5. Trees grapple with winds. 6. Life is a dream. 7. The white mirrors of the moon rush along the sky. 8. The wind tapped like a tired man. 9. His speech is like a whisper of 1,000 bees. 10. He is a lion in a fight. Day 3, Learning Task 3. Copy and complete the following chart by giving the appropriate sensory experience for the images given. The first one is done for you as your guide. You can also write the answer only in your paper. So we have here 10 expressions. Number 1, days are green, fires, and nights are warm. So they give here the sensory experience, which is sight and touch. You can do the others, okay? Number 2, blood rich as milk. 3, heroes who fought to sing the poetry of freedom. 4, rains mighty rivers furrowing the earth. 5, birds build patiently twig by twig. 6, the warm brown circle of its nest. 7, verdant and sprawling mountains, hills, valleys, and plains. 8, lakes, waterfalls, rivers, sunsets, beaches, and a generous sea. 9, planting rice, husking coconuts, throwing nets far into the Pacific. 10, my bones sleep quietly as a bride. Day 4, Assessment. For your final task, choose one from the following activities. Remember, you are just going to answer or do at least one. Draw a symbol of being a Filipino in your paper. Then, explain in at least 5 sentences why you choose that symbol. For example, we have here sun. Okay? Or, in a sheet of paper, list at least 3 to 5 ways on how to show your pride for your country. For example, we have here, buy good local products here in the Philippines. Your output will be graded according to the following criteria: content, effort, and mechanics. There you have it! You have successfully gone through week 4 of quarter 3. Congratulations! Just make sure that you will complete the answers in all the learning tasks before submission. If you have comments or suggestions, you may reach out to your subject teacher through text message, call, or group chat in Messenger. And please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to be updated on our new videos. And please don't skip ads. You can also like and share our videos so other grade 7 students can also watch and learn. Bye! See you on our next session. Happy learning!